Hello, Darin Martineau with Master Magic Shop. In this video, I'm going to talk about the classics of magic, and I'm going to talk about some of my products, some of my recommendations for you as a magician. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced magician, this is something for everybody here, okay? So we're going to start off with one of the products that I sell, which I call the New Classics of Magic Big Bundle Collection, okay? It's a $200 product. It includes 70 instructional magic videos, and these are like modern takes on these classics, right? And it includes 23 classic magic books. I'm just going to talk about not everything, but I'm going to talk about the first things. So, we're going to talk about Professor Hoffman in modern magic. So, who was Professor Hoffman? So, Professor Hoffman, his real name was Angelo John Lewis, and he was born in 1839 and he died in 1919. So he was an English-born barrister, magician, and stage illusionist, and a professional writer who has been described as one of the most prolific and influential magic authors and translator until modern times. So he studied law at Oxford University and became a barrister in London. So he's a really smart guy, and he wrote a lot of books. He wrote Modern Magic in 1876. He wrote his trilogy, of course, which included Latest Magic and included more magic. But he was right after Hofzinser. So Hofzinser was from 1806 to 1875, right? So we're going to talk about his book a little bit and what makes it so good. So the H. Adrian Smith, who's a magic historian, collector, and owner of one of the largest private magic libraries in his time, listed 10 of his favorite books, and among them was this book, Modern Magic. Also, More Magic and Later Magic. Those are known as the trilogy right there. But he also recommends The Expert at the Card Table by S.W. Erdnase, The Modern Conjurer by C. Lang Neil, Our Magic, which is a great theory book by Neville Maskelyne and David Devant, which were from England, and the Tarbell Course in Magic, the greatest course of all time on magic by Harlan Tarbell, Greater Magic by John Northern Hillard, on and on and on. So in this book, what he talks about, what I really like about it is it covers the fundamentals, and every beginner should study this, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. What you find in these books is a gem of magic. Will Houston, which is from England, who happens to be, he has a master's degree on magic. He puts out products, um, one of them called Modern Magic, and anyway, he swears by this book, and so not only myself, people like Jeff McBride highly recommend the Tarbell Course of Magic. But if you are a historian, a magician, or just a veteran magician, you already know where to find the gold, and that would be in these older books. The older they go, it seems like the better the ideas get. And how can we take an old idea and make it into a new idea? And that's what I teach in my product, because it still holds up pretty well and is still relevant. What he teaches in this book, I'm just going to kind of skim over it, is he starts off with chapter 1, which is introductory observations about magic, the magic wand, the magician's table, the magician's dress, and then secret pockets such as the profond, loading the pockets, ditching, stuff like that. Chapter 2, he goes into the general principles of sleight of hand applicable to card magic. Now, everybody knows that, well, not everybody, but every magician who has been doing magic for any time knows that you have the classics and the general principles, which are the pass, the force, the false shuffle, and false cuts, to palm a card, change a card. There's really only 5 ways. Okay, so what would those be? Well, it would be control a card, um, force a card, glimpse a card, uh, like the pass, which falls under control. So you have control, force, uh, palm, change a card, and switch a card. Now we don't have time to go into, although this is kind of a fundamental discussion, we don't have time to go over every single thing. But in my product, I go over far more than just this. So in the next chapter, he goes over card tricks with ordinary cards, not requiring sleight of hand. Okay, then he goes over um, tricks with prepared cards or gaff cards. Then he goes over coin magic, the fundamentals of coin magic. He goes over tricks with watches. What I love about these old books is they talk about a lot of magic that you don't even hear about these days. Most people just do like card and coin magic. He talks about tricks with rings, handkerchiefs, um, tricks with dominoes and dice, cups and balls, and then apparatus, stage magic, and on and on. Now, we don't have time to go over everything, but we want to talk about another reason why these old books are good. Because, like I said, it's not just card and coin magic. You're getting a whole wealth of knowledge with all these other objects. Now, the next book I want to talk about is The Classic Secrets of Magic by Bruce Elliott. Okay, and Bruce Elliott